Hello. I'd like to take the opportunity today to present to you the Opimas Research Delivery Platform. It's an innovative delivery platform where we've really rethought how research gets delivered to you, to our clients. We've spent a lot of time talking to you to better understand what you like in the research, what formats you'd like to receive it in, and how you can best maximize your value that you receive from the subscriptions to our service. First of all, our research is delivered in multiple formats. Obviously, you still have access to the research reports themselves, but in addition to that, we provide video access, we provide all the underlying data, Excel spreadsheets, PowerPoint documents, PDF files, and all those sorts of things. We're basically providing you all the research, all the data, complete access to our intellectual capital that you can then digest and use in the format that you prefer and in the time frame of your fitting. We have a philosophy internally of sort of radical sharing of our intellectual property. We give you unfettered access to all of it. We don't hide any of it from you. If you're seeking certain numbers and data and statistics that you find within reports, you have direct unfettered access directly to them. You don't have to call us. All of it is right there, available for you right at your fingertips. What I'd like to do now is sort of step you through this system in a demonstration, the system you see behind me here, and show you the functionality live so you can get a better understanding of how to use our platform and what is innovative and different about it. On this page, you see the landing page, which is where the user arrives after entering his login and password. You can right away see the organization structure of the landing page. You see the reports, the familiar reports that all research firms provide. You also see a rather number of different things here that we've broken out and made easier and more digestible for the users. So we have charts here separately, presentations, videos, and scorecards. And I'll get into each one of these and show you how this works and operates. You can also look at your favorites. You can mark individual research objects as favorites, be they charts or reports, so you can come back to them easily. And we also, based on your browsing history and your reading history and the areas of interest that you've expressed, make recommendations in this area here, which is also of interest, of things that we think you should look at that you haven't yet looked at and you might find, based on the things that you have expressed an interest in, being relevant to you. What I'd like to do first is step into one of the reports and show you how they're structured and how you can access them. So I open up a report here and we see a fairly familiar report structure, a clean design that's readable on different mobile devices and tablets as well, but I also see some major differences. First of all, the report is available in all sorts of different formats. So you can download the report in Acrobat, PDF files, as a PowerPoint presentation, as a Word document. We actually give you access to these source documents so you can use the text as you see fit or as you want to within your own research and your own reports and presentations, and also in a video format. And we found that this has resonated very well indeed with our clients, the idea that you can look at a report in a video rather than having to read through the whole thing. We've made it possible to share the reports easily, so you can share it via email, Twitter, or LinkedIn readily and easily. You can add this to your favorites, so you can come back to this easily in your favorites on the previous page. You can easily contact the analyst in charge who wrote the report and responsible if you have any questions about it, or you can give us feedback as well, and this is very useful. It allows us to make sure we're getting the right areas covered for you with the right quality and depth that you'd like to see. So that's a very useful thing to be able to let us know whether we're doing the right things and what you'd like to see more of. We've also added a commenting feature to these reports. So a user can basically come in here and highlight a particular portion of the text and say, I'd like to make a comment here. And here the user can simply enter some text and submit that, and that then gets added to the report, and the analyst can come back and answer it, and other users can see those as well. So if you see something in here that you agree with or don't agree with, I would encourage you to add your comment in there, and we basically sort of create a community of the users who then exchange information around the reports or add depth and texture and color to the different aspects of the reports and things in there. So these are basically the reports then. Charts we've broken up separately. A lot of our users let us know that they were primarily interested in statistics within the charts and wanted to reuse those as easy as possible, and found that navigating through PDF files and trying to extract data was actually quite painful and difficult. So we've done exactly that and basically said, if you only want to access the statistics, you can do that, and we make that as readily available as possible by giving you access directly to the Excel spreadsheets underlying the charts that we've created. So if I look at a particular chart here, I can open this up. I will see a visual representation of the actual chart that was created. But by clicking on this icon here, this little Excel icon, I can actually download the Excel spreadsheet as well. and basically open up and manipulate the data directly. So here you can see it's launched Excel, and I have access to the data. I can copy this and paste it as I want, or change it as I want. I can rework the chart if I so please, and basically use it whatever way I want to maximize your utility of the research. We've done the same thing for presentations, and I would point out here, you see this little green triangle here under presentations, which means that something new there, a new presentation has been added since I last came. So in this case, it's challenges and opportunities in the European asset management industry. I can look at this presentation online. I can start a slideshow right here if I'd like on my screen, basically step through this the way I would any other PowerPoint presentation. Or if I'd like to actually grab the PowerPoint presentation myself, I can simply download it by clicking here on the PowerPoint icon, and I can see it that's downloaded here, which then if I open up, it opens up in PowerPoint for me, and I have access to all the underlying intellectual capital again, and I can, without having to go through the analyst, have all those things perhaps for my own presentations to reuse them. We've made a major investment in videos. We found that's a far more digestible way for our clients to digest the research and actually maximize their usage and value of that as well from their subscriptions. So basically, most of the reports exist in video format as well. Some of the videos are not necessarily attached to reports, so sometimes we've made presentations that we don't necessarily have reports about, so we make those available as well. And you can simply, very intuitively of course, open up these videos in this window and then basically play them and watch them at your own leisure and basically get access to the research as you want. Again, here you can contact the analyst if you have questions about the presentation. You can actually download the video file as well by downloading this MP4 file right here that you can then reuse yourself and look at later site. Even if you're offline, flying in an airplane or something like that, you have that kind of access to those things. We've also developed a system of scorecards, and I'd like to explain this a bit. Here we basically rank different providers of financial services or of technologies to the financial service institutions, and rank them and grade them according to different criteria. In this case here, we have sort of an illustrative demonstration of the scorecards looking at equities trade execution services. So we would basically rank different providers according to different criteria that we've established. Here I download the Excel spreadsheet, and this basically then opens up for me in Excel, and I can see exactly what I can do with the spreadsheet or not do with it. Basically, you see the different providers here of equities trading services that we've defined, and the different criteria that we think are important in evaluating who does the best job here. The user can then also manipulate the criteria and give them different weights. It's possible, for example, that someone might say, well, North American trading is critically important to me, but European is relevant and Asia Pacific of limited importance. I can say algorithmic trading, for example, doesn't matter to me at all, I don't do it. And you can see as I change different weightings, the rankings and the overall weighted score for these different providers change. So that's an important feature there that we're going to be doing for financial institutions and for technology vendors in the financial services space alike. In addition, we have all the latest charts here right at your fingertips. So as soon as you log in, you can basically see the latest charts that come out that you can then sort of slide through and have a look at. If one grabs your interest and you'd like to see it, you just simply click on that, opens up again, and here again you have access to all the underlying source data that you can manipulate as you see fit. I mentioned the favorites. I've added a few reports to my own favorites here, a few charts as well, so I can come back to those easily. We've also made a very intuitive search function. So for example, if I were to search for the term UBS, I could simply put that in here, and that will search not only in reports, but actually in spreadsheets, and anywhere that the term UBS appears will then basically leap up at me and be shown to me. So these are all the locations that the term UBS appears. I can, of course, do an advanced search as well, where I can specify search for this term in the body or in the title, or I'd like to restrict it to certain types of research. So I'd only like to look at videos, or only in charts, or only in reports. So if I search again here, I basically only get those results up that I have specified and can narrow it down to. And that, in a nutshell, is the delivery platform. Again, the most important features are that we, of course, provide all the research and report format in whatever binary format you'd like to have it, be it Word, PowerPoint, videos. We have charts broken out, statistics that you have right at your fingertips, presentations that you can reuse for your own presentations, internally or externally. videos to make it easily and more accessible, and then scorecards that provide rankings of different providers of services. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this demonstration. If you have more questions about Opimas, our research, or our delivery platform, please feel free to contact us at the address below. Thank you.